Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Defense shows blitz. Young. That's complete. Sanders has got him outright. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10. It's Hubbard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the pistol, it's Young. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap now to Young. Pass caught by Renfro. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 38-yard line.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Young. This is Leggett working the left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Young working from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Eskridge to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Tua now from the gun. Gets this one to Waller. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They just get the play off. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Here's Achane up the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Offense executing early, new set of downs at the 38-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. Finds a nice lane there, that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 32. He keeps it and takes off. Catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
They try to marry with Gordon, and they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Tua. Dumped off to his running back. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Dowdle now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 31. Pass brought in by Tataroa McMillan. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
At the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Now it's Young. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
1st down, Young. He's got time here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Young to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10. To the air, yet again. Young finds him over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 7.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Eskridge on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Achane from the pistol. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Achane on the inside give. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The tight end going in motion right. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Dowdle now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Panther offense headed out to the field. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Young. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air on 1st down, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Running for it here with Hubbard. It's a gain of 4, and it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 17. The throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Another Carolina Panther. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Young throwing here. Escaped, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Miami offense headed out there now. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And off to Gordon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
At the 22-yard line.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Tua now from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running with A-Chain out of the gun. Jukes one defender. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Dowdle now to return it. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Young to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Young. He'll step up, and there he goes. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
All in left side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Throwing now. This throw is caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those